So you can obviously go to Home Depot and you can buy a 10-foot piece. You can cut it in half and you can go on the sand and stick it in there and you can have a rod holder. But you're not tuning into this video to see how to cut a 10-foot piece in half. A simple way to make that rod holder much better is to go ahead and heat it up and flange the end. It's a very simple thing to do, and it makes a big difference when you're out there having the flange end versus just a straight up pipe. Just taking one simple step and flanging it is really convenient. It really makes a difference for just a simple PVC rod holder. We'll go ahead and jump in and show you how to flange it. So let's jump in and flange this. This pipe will get hot when you start to use the heat gun on it. When the pipe starts to get hot, you know it's just about ready to use the wine bottle to flange it open. If it gets too hot, have a glove handy. Let's see if I need a glove or not. So the reason why I have the ice water is after we use the heat gun and use the wine bottle, we're gonna dip it so it hardens up again and keeps that shape. We're gonna give it a few seconds, then I'm gonna heat it up again and I'm gonna get my Allen wrench and I'm gonna bend it even more. So that way it's an even rounder, almost 90-degree angle off. So what we're gonna do is just slowly turn it as we apply the heat to the pipe. If you see it start to turn yellow or brown, it's getting a little too hot. You might wanna rotate it a little faster. Let's get it. Okay, the PVC is starting to get hot on my hands now. I'm gonna do it for a few more seconds, grab the wine bottle, and then show you how we do it. Get it in there and push. So if we wait too long, you can actually see it start to go back to its original shape. So you wanna push it in there and then dunk it in the ice water. So we didn't let it cool down and we got a nice flanged out piece. You can stop here, but we're gonna go one step further. We're gonna heat it up again and we're gonna bend it down. So that way we can get an even more angled, nice piece on it. It's wanting to go back to its original shape, so we're gonna go ahead start working it. You don't want to do too much of the grip. You don't want to go more than like a ½ inch down. You'll just kind of bend it out of shape and it won't hold. Probably 3/8 inch to a ½ inch is a nice starting point. And as it cools, it will start to hold its shape. So we kind of want to keep going all the way around as it cools. And then when we get a nice shape, we can dunk it. You can also try and smush it on the concrete and try and get that. But I find if you do this first and then smush it on the concrete, you get a little bit better results. So there we go. It's just a nice extra feature to have when it's kind of rounded off like this. It just sits a little bit smoother and it's just ergonomically a lot better. Whenever you don't round off the edge, it always seems to want to lift up a little. And it just never seems to fit quite right. This way, it can really, when the surf weight is digging in, it's not going to be rocking and rolling. It'll just be sitting there holding on.
Set the hook!